Hello, this is the TradeSight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for the week beginning Monday, the 27th of July, 2015, and ending Friday, the 31st. It'll be the end of the month. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart. Came back a bit this week. So again, a little rally on all those earnings that we saw the week before. Gave it all back. We talked about the fact that the advanced decline ratio was really poor, even though we had individual stocks gapping up almost every day from earnings. Some of the big ones, they brought the net cap up the market, but overall it was not a positive. We had a stealth sell-off going off, and that really is what brought us back this week. And as you can see, we got very close to getting back to the 2062.50 TriStar level on the sell-off on Friday. Here's the S&P cash index closing at 2079, down about just over 20 points for the day on Friday. There's the NASDAQ selling off another 40 points. Again, all those gap days were earnings season. That's now behind us, so we don't have that to worry about anymore. Here's a look at crude oil inventories. Crude oil down to closing at $48 on Friday, so way back under the $50 level once again. Here's a look at the TRIN. Actually, that's not coming up properly. Volume was 1.85 million shares on Friday. That's decent, obviously, but nothing spectacular. SOX threatening to break lows for the year. Inverted cup and handle here on the SOX. That is not a positive, obviously. And the biotech index also rolling over quite a bit on Friday. So this does not look good for the bulls right now, but we're still basically in that same range that we have been stuck in for a while. Let's take a look at the intraday action during the week in 10-minute candles and see what we've got there. So let's start with the ES front month contract, and now you can see all the way back to last Friday. And so Monday was a fairly flat opening, no gap left. Tried to rally, came back, didn't close much different than we opened. Tuesday, small gap down, reached up and filled it quick. Sold off, closed down a bit. Wednesday, gap down, did not fill. Ended up a very flat session on Wednesday, despite all the earnings that were due out. Thursday, again, this week, all flat openings after the gaps last week. Thursday, we had a fairly flat opening, and then sold off a little bit over lunch and stayed down. Friday, another flat opening, but we sold off much more sharply in the afternoon or in the middle of the day once all those earnings are now done. So you can see we came within about 6 points of that 2062.50 TriStar level. How much do I bet we touch that once again this week? What do we have to look forward to this week? I am on the road. I'm going to miss part of both Monday and Wednesday, but let's take a look at what's coming out. So Monday we've got durable orders an hour before the bell. Not a big deal. Tuesday, the Case-Shiller 20-City Index, consumer confidence, 30 minutes into the market. Wednesday, we've got the MBA Mortgage Index, pending home sales, crude oil inventories, the Fed rate announcement. So we got a two-day Fed meeting starting Tuesday. That'll slow us down a bit. We've got that rate announcement to look forward to. So Wednesday's probably going to be a bust anyways. Probably won't be missing much. Thursday, initial and continuing jobless claims. But most importantly, the first look at gross domestic product for the second quarter. That is a big quarterly number. Comes out an hour before the bell on Thursday, so that could lead to some excitement. We've got the natty gas inventories an hour into the market. And then Friday, employment cost index, Chicago PMI, Michigan sentiment final. But keep in mind, Friday is not only a summer Friday, but it's also the last day of the month. So probably not going to be a very exciting session. So how do we map out this week? Monday, usually not too exciting. Probably get a slower start to the week. Tuesday could be okay, but you're starting a two-day Fed announcement. Wednesday, you're probably going to sit most of the day waiting for the Fed and see what happens after, especially if their language changes or anything like that. Thursday, with the GDP number and everything else, could be the better day of the week, the best day of the week. Friday, probably dead for end of month and end of the week in the summer. So that's what I'm looking for. I am on the road Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll miss the second half of Monday and Wednesday. Rich is on vacation the next 2 weeks, so we will be going through. This is summer doldrums time, but that doesn't mean things can't happen in the market. It just means a lot of people aren't around. Everybody have a great trading week. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you do find these videos useful, please like them on YouTube. It does help us out. Have a great week.
Desktop. Pane. Narrator setting. Exiting narrator. settings window. Exiting narrator.